Hey everyone, how's it going? It is your pal Sal here, and today I have a video that I'm honestly terrified to make this video right now. So, as we all know, I'm on my Kelly Clarkson discography journey, and the reason why I'm nervous is because today we are on album number 3, My December. So, in all of my Kelly Clarkson knowledge, I've always had all her albums on my computer. I've just never listened to the albums. I usually had them for the singles. This album, I know absolutely nothing, not a single solitary song from this album, because I've always known that this was Kelly's dark rock, heavy rock album, and this is not my genre. Believe me, I'm just waiting. Well, hopefully I like this, but I'm just kind of waiting to get to All I Ever Wanted and Stronger and Piece by Piece and Meaning of Life. I'm ready to get to those. This is why it's sad too, is because every person I've spoken to, they are like, this is Kelly's best album, and it is always everyone's #1 Kelly Clarkson album. And I am so scared right now because this type of genre is not my genre, and I'm just nervous. And I gotta say though, the stuff behind this album is actually interesting. So it came out on June 22nd, 2007, and it made it to #2 on the Billboard Hot 100. So that's pretty good. And out of the singles, there were 4. The first one was Never Again, which charted at #8 in America on the Billboard Hot 100. Then the second track, Sober, which did not chart on the Billboard Hot 100. And the other 2, I think, were only international singles, which includes 1 Minute and Don't Waste Your Time. And the crazy thing about this album is that the head of the company, Clive Davis, never wanted this album to see the light of day. But this is the kind of album Kelly wanted to make, so him and her were constantly fighting about this album. And I guess we just have to start listening to it. I think that's really what I gotta do. So I'm just very nervous because, again, this is not my genre. I'm hoping that I'm pleasantly surprised and I ended up being why the hell do I not love this album? But we're gonna see. There was someone who commented on my last video because I didn't really love Breakaway. I am actually, even every week, I love Thankful more and more, but Breakaway, I don't know, it just didn't do anything for me. And someone was like, you will not like My December or All I Ever Wanted. I have a feeling I might like All I Ever Wanted because I like the 2 songs from it, but we'll see. But he was like, you will not like this. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, without further ado, here we go. We are on track #1, Never Again, also the lead single. Now, with this charted at #8, so there's a chance I could have heard it before, so I guess we are about to find out. So here we go.
I hope the ring you gave to her turns her finger green. You think of me. I would never wish bad things, but I should say, give me that Sunday school answer.
Sunday school answer? I like that lyric.
Does it hurt to know I'll never be there when it stops? See my face everywhere, it was you. If she really knows the truth, she deserves you.
Oh.
A trophy wife, oh how cute.
She's coming for this bitch. Oh my goodness.
Your day comes and he's through with you. And the way doesn't hurt to know I'll never be there when it stops. See my face everywhere, it was you. Again,
The vocal, microphone sounded different there for a second.
Never again will I kiss you. Never again will I want to. Never again.
Okay, so I lyrically enjoyed this track. It was very much like a proclamation. She was like, I am never again am I gonna deal with your bullshit again. This is it, we're through. And the fact that she's coming, she kind of came for, what I was getting in this song is, she had a guy, he was cheating on her, and, the girlfriend believes him that he wasn't, I don't know. But, yeah, I liked that lyrically. I found the instrumentation was a little understated. I felt, because, if I'm comparing this to Breakaway, I felt like this instrumentation, while in theory it would sound like Breakaway, it sounded much more in the back. But her vocals also sounded in the back as well, too. So I don't know. I liked this, though. I lyrically liked it. And it stood out to me more than any of the album tracks I heard on Breakaway. So who knows? Maybe we're in for a little surprise here for Mr. Sal. Track number 2, 1 minute.
You're going crazy. Just can't escape.
I don't know. That really didn't grab me or pull me or, I don't know. I'm confused because this was a single, and I don't know, that didn't pull me. I'm sorry. I have really nothing to say. Like, it was there. Like, that's how I felt about this song. It was just there, and I listened to it. Yeah. Track number 3, Hole. I like this. I like the sound. Oh. She's a hole. Poor girl. Okay, I'm feeling this one. I'm feeling it. It's out of me. Okay, that was Hole, and that was probably my favorite thing I've heard on here so far. The guitar was really groovy. Whoever was playing the guitar was really, really enjoying themselves. I liked that. I liked the saying, "There's a hole inside of me." I like that. I would actually like to hear that one live. Yeah, that I liked. I think that's like my favorite thing I've heard so far. I think if we split the song in fourths, I wasn't fully into it until 2/4 in. But yeah, I liked it. I didn't mind that. That was honestly better than any of the album tracks I heard on Breakaway, in my opinion. Kind of shocked that this was not a single. It seems to me that it would be a bigger hit than 1 minute. But that's just me. Track number 4, Sober. Again, this was the second single. Okay, we get a little acoustic guitar. Good, clean vocals. Her vocals are in the front. I love this.
So here I go with all my fears weighing on me. It's never really over.
So, has Kelly Clarkson had like a drinking problem? I'm gonna look this up. She did not. She did not. I just looked it up. I didn't think so, but I just wanted to be sure.
Been a long road since those hands I left my tears in. I'm still standing here 3 months and I'm getting better, yeah. 3 months and
Okay, so again, I actually really enjoyed that one. And at first I was like, uh-oh, did Kelly Clarkson have like a drug or something problem that I didn't know about? No, she did not. All is well. Apparently she, someone gave her these lyrics, pick her weeds and keep the flowers. And she ended up writing the song, and she said the whole point of the song is the temptation is there, but I'm not going to give in. She said, I'm not an alcoholic. That's not what it's about. It's just a metaphor. So, good job, Kelly. Stay away from the drink. Yeah, I like that. I don't know if it's one of my favorite ballads I've ever heard, but I think that would do really well live. I liked it. Yeah, that's really what I have to say. Pretty vocals, pretty instrumentation, just everything about it was really pretty and very haunting. So there's that. Track number 5, Don't Waste Your Time. Oh my God, this is like... Damn! She is very upfront in these songs. My friend! This is like Friend Zone the song. Okay, so that was Don't Waste Your Time, and I gotta say, I think that actually might be my favorite thing I've heard on here now. I love how upfront she is in these lyrics. She's very, like, just fuck off, dude. I wasn't sure lyrically if it was about, like, she was dating this guy and now she's not into him, or it's this guy who's into her and she's like, no, don't waste your time, pal. It is not happening. Yeah, that was actually really good. I liked the instrumentation. It was very laid back almost. This also was a single, and I fully agree with this decision to make this a single. I really like that. So yeah, that was my favorite thing so far. Track number 6, Judas. Oh my God, go.
Against the others, had your back on everything. Never let you down, you turned around, betrayed your only brother. Forgetting me, you told I couldn't see. Never thought you'd forget me. Couldn't believe I will never be like you. I'll never do the things you do, selfish and lonely. What's your problem? I didn't know. I couldn't see.
This is freaking crazy.
Never thought you'd forget me. In your hands and left me out. After we
Okay, so I'm kind of an idiot sometimes, and so when I heard that this song was called Judas, I was like that. I knew that it was a biblical name, but it was not clicking who Judas was. And then the lyrics kicked in, and I was like, oh, Judas, as in the man who betrayed Jesus Christ himself. So clearly this dude fucking betrayed her, and she is... I love how pissed she is on this album. She's a very angry woman, and I am here for it. Wow, that was interesting, especially, with the biblical context of it. Ooh, that I liked. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, that was, whoa, hold the phone. Wow, guys, I have never been so pleasantly surprised in my life as I am right now. I liked that. These tracks are good. That was good. Wow. We are on track number 7, and I like the name of this one. It's called Haunted, which just sounds gorgeous and scary at the same time. Scary. Here we go. Haunted.
Running you here, time in the blink of an eye. You held my hand. Where are you? I need you. Don't leave me here on my own. Speak to me, hear me. Pieces of mine, the mystery you kept, the soul behind the guise. Where are you? I need you. Don't leave me here on my own.
Yes!
Where are you? I need you. Don't leave me here on my own.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so again, this track lived up to its title. This is what I think a song called Haunted should sound like. It's forgive the pun, but it's a very haunting song. Wow. So clearly, like, whoever this person is she's speaking about, whatever they did to her it's haunted her, and it's like, whoa. Dang. I'm gonna make sure I put a like next to that. That was gorgeous. Track number 8, Be Still. Looks like we're getting something a little lighter here, maybe. Groove to it.
My beginning, be still, let it go.
The song's very peaceful. I like that.
Before, if you meet me halfway, slow to take. Be still, be still.
So I think in terms of so far on the album, this is probably my second least favorite, but it's not that I didn't like it. I just, so far what everything hearing is blowing me away, and this song is honestly not meant to blow anyone away. But it's nice because I think after those big first 7 songs we just had, I think this song was very well needed. It was a very, very peaceful piece. It made me actually very calm. Like, if I was about to go to bed at night, this is what I would play. And it's a happy song, whereas a lot of these songs on here aren't very happy. So, I like it. It was just it was very peaceful, and I appreciated that from Kelly. I haven't heard a peaceful song of that in a long time. So, yeah, peaceful. Track number 9, Maybe. Oh, a little more acoustic guitar. Here we go.
I'm stubborn, and I make plenty of mistakes. Yeah, I'm hard, feeling lost, without all the excuses, when it's just because you love me, you let me, you need me, then maybe I'm not that sound.
Okay, so that was Maybe. And again, we're still kind of maybe in like a little downward, well, not downward, that's another thing, but a little calming area. I liked this more than, I like this more as a song than Be Still. It was cute. I think that this would look really good performed live. I think if Kelly Clarkson ever did Kelly Clarkson the acoustic show, this has got to be in the set list. It was just that cute. It deals a lot with regret, and you know, maybe, but again, a very almost haunting song too. Yeah, but very nice. I really enjoyed that one. Track number 10, How I Feel. Okay, we're building up a bit again. This sounds like a Jonas Brothers song.
Looks like I'm making this again.
Sing it again.
Oh, I'm getting tired of believing. Even with a little black box at this rate, I'm gonna end up alone. It's probably all my fault, all my fault. I'm getting tired of believing. Even sicker of pretending. I'm getting tired of believing. I'm through pretending. Yeah, I'm broken and sad, so I sit this one out. Oh, I think I'm beating your lies again.
That's it. Okay, I like that one too. It was actually a very fun little cute song. This is definitely a lady who is unlucky in love. Apparently she said like every time she finds another guy, he's got a wife. Being being a gay man, it seems like every man I ever like is 10 million miles away, or they already have a significant other, or they're not gay. So Kelly, I get where you're coming from, and I appreciate that. That was a nice one. Cute. Track number 11, which is entitled just simply Yeah. Oh, this kind of reminds me of Miss Independent weirdly.
Get back, enjoy the fun. Let me know.
Oh, the saxophones.
Yeah. Let me know. Let me
I love these saxophones, or trumpets, or whatever they are.
You gotta help me. You
Very
gotta make
sexual,
me
Kelly.
Yeah, I see you. Can you see me? Loosen up. Just tell me, show me what it's gonna
That's fun. That is exactly what I would say. That was fun. That honestly gave me Thankful vibes. It was very bouncy, very fun. Yeah, I gets that again. That's what I'll give that my moment song. What Mariah Carey says, like, you know, that was a studio moment. It was a moment in the studio. I would be like, that was a moment in the studio. I actually like that. It was very fitting. Fun. You know, I'm gonna get into this at the end, but this album is not at all what I thought it was. So yeah. But I liked that. That was pretty good. Track number 12. Can I Have This Kiss?
so sure of what it feels like to stand there. It's only a breath or two between our legs. All I have, all I can give to you, I will. Can I give you a kiss?
Oh, we're going? Okay, so this was the first track since, I think, the second track, 1 minute, that I was just kind of indifferent towards. I didn't really... I don't know, I wasn't really feeling this one. I don't know. I think she, like, not necessarily talked about this material better, but had this style and did it better earlier in the album. So, I don't know. That one just did not... That really didn't do anything for me, that one. So, yeah. Track number, what is it? Track number 13, Irvine.
Are you there? Are you watching me?
Oh, I love these vocals.
Before I fade completely, your heart is really something.
This song is very similar in a sense to Be Still, as it's a very peaceful song, and I actually think I like this more than Be Still. Very pretty vocals, very pretty instrumentation. Again, this would be really nice to see live with a nice little guitar. And I'm telling you, Kelly Clarkson, the acoustic show could happen with this album. It could just be this album. Yeah, like just piano, guitar. Kelly, I would like to hear that in this. So yeah, that was that. So if you bought this CD when it came out, according to like the track listing, that's where the album ends. However, there was a hidden track, and I hate it when they do this shit. So it's a hidden track is like where it's like 2 songs in one, but they don't list the other one, but it's also just still on one track. Like they don't separate it like in like the spatial thing, which I'm very anal about because I'm like, it should be separated because it's a different song. So anyways, here is track number 14, which I think is called Chivas? Chivas? And I don't think it's Chivas. I don't know, but let's look it up. Let's see if she says Chivas in it. So.
For true love, I take the shivers instead.
Oh, Chivas.
Yeah.
Well, I was off.
Take the shivers instead. Won't even care.
What does Chivas mean? I'm gonna look that up.
Baby,
It's a Spanish word for female goat.
You should keep your eyes on him now.
Oh, it also means heroin? Okay, so that was an interesting little piece. I get why it was a hidden track. What is this song about? I need someone to tell me what this is about, because I've found a couple of different meanings of Chivas, and I'm just confused. Is she talking about a female goat or heroin? I don't know. So yeah, let me know. And as it stands, it was fine. I didn't love it, didn't hate it. Yeah, that's about all I got to say. So there are 2 other different editions of this album. There's the iTunes edition, which has separate bonus tracks, and the Japanese edition, which has a separate bonus track. So we're just going to get through all that together. So this is the Japanese-only bonus track entitled Fading.
Don't move, sit there in a trance, do not make a sound. For what were you thinking? Falling, no one's gonna call, no hands will. Fading, fading, fading. I'm loving you.
So that was the bonus track Fading. I liked it. I think it could have fit on the regular album. It didn't really like pull me or grab me in any type of way, but bum bum ba na 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 na. Yeah, I think it's catchy. That's for sure. Yeah. So these tracks are iTunes Deluxe Edition tracks. So we begin with track number 16, Dirty Little Secret.
The one I'll be replacing. So just say it. I'm not that strong. I can't hold on.
Okay, so that was Dirty Little Secret, and I thought it was okay. It didn't really pull me either. So yeah, I guess that's just kind of really it. These aren't like the most wowing bonus tracks I've ever listened to. All right, track number 17, Not Today, Jose. Okay, so that was Not Today, and again, this one really didn't grab me in any type of way. I think all the bonus tracks are good and well-suited songs, and it wouldn't be a crime if they were on the album, but they definitely don't feel like they need to be there. At clocking in this album, so there's also, I should state this too, there are 2 remixes that are included with the album too, of Never Again. I'm not going to react to them because I've already heard Never Again, and I'm sure the remixes are cool, but I'm not really a remix type guy, and we listen to all the songs, so this is really truly the end of the album. But with all these songs together, this album clocks in 1 hour and 13 minutes. So yeah, but it is. So anyways, so that is Kelly Clarkson's My December. And I have to say, guys, this was a pleasant surprise. I actually enjoyed this album much more than I did Breakaway. So I would say, I really enjoyed, like, right until, like, we got to, I would say, up until track 11, I was feeling everything, and then Can I Have This Kiss came along, and I never felt like we built momentum back up again. But I have to say, this album is, I've always heard people say, like, this is Kelly Clarkson's dark album. This album is dark. And this did not feel dark to me whatsoever, like, at all. It felt, I love commercial music, as you can see. I understand Clive Davis's frustration. And, like, if, like, you're in a position where you're the head of the studio and you have this album, I'm like, how much money can we truly make off of this album? But, you know, as an artistic freedom, and Kelly Clarkson can do whatever she wants. And she wrote almost, I believe, every song on here. She has a co-writing credit on all of them. So good for her. You know, this is from what I heard, this is the kind of album she wanted to make. And I enjoyed this album thoroughly, much more than I did Breakaway. But I want to say the same thing I said in Breakaway, is that I would never walk away from this album being like Kelly Clarkson, the singer. Thankful I did, but these two I did not walk out of like, hey, like, I don't know. I felt like her voice was more up front here, and the music was more pushed to the back. But I don't know. I don't think these songs highlighted her vocals. And not everything always needs to be about gorgeous, clean vocals, but as a whole, the album didn't really invoke her vocals. Not to say they sounded bad, but, you know, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, so, but I actually enjoyed this album a lot. And again, I think calling this a dark album is so not correct. This did not feel dark at all to me. I've seen scarier shit in my day. And, not really my scene, but I will say with this one, what I got out of this is that when I leave here today, I will definitely listen to these songs again, like on shuffle. I've been making, actually, with every album, I make a Kelly Clarkson playlist, and I just put each album as I go along, and I just click shuffle some days. And, with this album, I want to hear it again, whereas with Breakaway, I only really still just want to hear the singles again. So yeah, that was my December, a pleasant surprise. And I'm really happy because I was really nervous coming into this, and I feel good. I feel like I like this album. And it's a good album, but I agree in the sense of Clive Davis that it just was not commercial. And that's okay. Not everything needs to be commercial, but I understand the frustration from both ends. Because on one hand, you have one person who wants to make this album. It's their album. You know, they should have the right to it. But at the same time, you're the owner, or I don't know if he's the owner, but you're the head of this company, and you want to push out a product that you can get behind. And I understand the clashingness. I heard that, I don't know if Clive Davis is a great guy, but I get where he would come from in that position. Although, like, nothing here is really that weird. And like I said, it's not really dark, so I don't know. It's up to you. What do you guys think of my December? Is this your hands-down favorite Kelly Clarkson album, or is it another one? I don't know. So just let me know in the comments below. And as always, do not forget to like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Salvador J. Rocha. That always means the world to me. And I will see you guys very, very soon. And have yourself a great day. And we'll be back next week with Kelly Clarkson's fourth studio album, All I Ever Wanted.